Today we're making tofu. Hey guys, thanks for clicking on my video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is Plants and Recreation and my name is Alyssa. And today I'm going to show you guys how I make a tofu scramble. I made one in one of my previous videos on my what I eat in a day, and some of you asked how I made it, and so I'm going to show you how I make it today. The first and most important ingredient for a tofu scramble is, of course, tofu. I use an extra firm variety, which is really important because you don't want your tofu to be too soft in a scramble. Also really important is that you press your tofu. And I use this tofu press. It's so super simple. All it is two pieces of plastic that get pressed down together. You put your tofu in the middle and screw these things down, and it presses down on the tofu and it squeezes the water out. And you can actually buy this on Amazon. It's, I think, about 20 bucks. I'll put a link in the description below of where you can find this neat contraption. Okay, so onto the scramble. You can make a tofu scramble in so many different ways. This is just how I like to make it. So the ingredients that I use are super simple and really basic. I use mushrooms, which I've already chopped up, and tomatoes. And then for seasoning, I use garlic powder, salt, and pepper. And that's really it. And then at the end, I'll top it with some scallions and chopped up cilantro. This is my favorite way to make it. You could add mustard. Some people do that to make it yellow, or turmeric to make it yellow so it looks like actual scrambled eggs. Some people like that. You could also add whatever other vegetables you like. You could put bell peppers or spinach at the end if you want to build some spinach or kale. Zucchini would probably be really good in it as well if you just lightly cook the zucchini. Any vegetables that you like, some broccoli would probably be really good. Anything that you might put in your traditional scrambled eggs or omelet would be really good. But this is just the way that I've come to make it and how I like it. So let me show you what I do. So first things first, I'm gonna turn on and heat up my pan. Once the pan is nice and hot, I throw my mushrooms in to cook those first, because they're gonna cook down and release their moisture and get nice and brown. And that is how I like them best, and that's step number one. Once the mushrooms have cooked for a little while on a medium-high heat, and they've cooked down and released some of their moisture and they look something like this, it's time to add your tofu. I think the best way to do it is just break pieces of the block off into the mushrooms like this. There's really no moisture left in this because it was pressed the way I showed you. And now is also when I add my seasoning. So I'm gonna sprinkle some garlic powder and some pepper and some salt. And I'm gonna mix that up. And like I said, just like with the vegetables, you can use other herbs and spices if you like. Rosemary might be really nice in here, or if you have some dried basil, or if you'd like some onion powder. I don't use onion powder because I'm gonna put the scallions on top, but you can use any herbs and spices that you like. If you like it a little bit spicy, you can use some cayenne powder, or you could put some chili powder, whatever you'd like. So my tofu is already getting brown, and now I'm gonna add my last ingredient, which is my tomatoes. I add them last because I don't really love tomatoes when they're too well cooked. So I'm just gonna add them to let them get warmed up. So now it's pretty much done. I'm gonna turn my heat off. And I'm going to top it with the scallions and the cilantro. So that's it. That's my favorite way to make tofu scramble. I think it looks really delicious. Tell me in the comments below what vegetables you would use or what your favorite way to make a tofu scramble is. When I eat this, I usually have it with a side of another vegetable, like maybe broccoli, and I'll top it with some avocado, which you would see that's exactly how I ate it in the video that I was talking about earlier, in the What I Ate Today video, where I made the tofu scramble, or ate the tofu scramble. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. If you like videos like this and you want to see more recipes, more what I ate in a day videos, and more tips and tricks on losing weight and getting healthy on a plant-based diet, follow along with me on my journey and subscribe below. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a great night, guys. Bye.